Hey, everybody. Here today for another No Tie Tuesday. I do not have a tie, as I'm sure you noticed. But I will have a tie next Tuesday because next Tuesday, friends, is the annual It's a Very Von Beeker Christmas special. That starts at 12:30, same time as this right here, right now. But for now, it is still No Tie Tuesday, episode 24. So this is the time when I, Von Beeker, play you some songs just casually from my home. I'm here in my home for Christmas, and happy to be here with you. Um, I'm just gonna get started with some music. This is a song from the Pretenders. 2,000 miles. It's very far. The snow's falling down, and it's colder day by day. I miss you. Children were singing. You'll be back at Christmas time. And these frozen and silent nights, sometimes in a dream, you appear outside under a purple sky, diamonds in the snow that sparkle, and our hearts were singing. Felt like Christmas time. 2,000 miles. It's very far through the snow, and I think of you wherever you go. 2,000 miles. It's very far through the snow, and I'll think of you wherever you go. He's gone 2,000 miles. It's very far. The snow is falling down. Yeah, it's colder every day. I miss you. I hear the people singing. It must be Christmas time. I hear the people singing. Yeah, it must be Christmas time. That's 2,000 Miles by the Pretenders. If you're keeping track, looking for things to look up on to add to your holiday playlist this year. So I just want to say hello to Ellen, who's in the room. Hey, Ellen, good to see you again. Actually got to see Ellen in person at a lovely community Christmas gathering on Saturday night outdoors. It was the second show I've played outdoors, and I've picked up some tricks. I think you may not have known this, Ellen, but I think I was wearing 5 layers that night. I didn't want to wear a winter coat. I don't want to wear a toque, so I'm just covering up as much as I can because it's -0 out. I've been blessed because it's been very warm, but it's still very warm here at this time of year in Edmonton. Is still below 0, so it's not very warm. And I worry mostly for my poor instruments. I was able to handle it because I was wearing a t-shirt, a sweater, a dress shirt, a sweatshirt, and a sport coat on top of it. But yeah, Ellen's in the room. It says hello. So hello, Ellen. If you're watching, also say hello. There's a few ways you can help out with the stream. You can comment just like Ellen did, and then I know that you're in the room. You can share. Just hit the little share button right under the video and do a quick share to Facebook. That's super helpful. And if you would like to leave a tip, you can always do that at vonbeaker.com/tips, easily through PayPal, credit card, whatever. But of course, these shows are free, and you absolutely do not need to do that. Oh, that's good. Ellen says, I did not look at all cold. Good. I tried to hide it. That's called performing. But I'm glad I pulled it off. Okay, so I had some requests last week. I just want to remind you that next Tuesday at 12:30, I'm going to be doing an hour-long special, a very Von Bieker Christmas. And if you want to make any requests for that, do that under this video. If you're watching live, do that now. If you're watching later, you can make requests later. But I'd be happy to play your holiday requests for the big hour-long Von Bieker Christmas special next week. I'm gonna hopefully have some surprises in store. It'll be a lovely time. Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's do this one. I'm dreaming tonight of a place that I love even more than I usually do. And although I know it's a long road back, I promise you I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. Oh, 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 oh. I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Just please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree, or under the tree as we do in my house. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams, if only in my dreams. It's true. I will be home for Christmas, as I'm home most of the time, as a lot of us are. Last year we were all home for Christmas, but maybe you get to be somewhere else for Christmas this year. If you want to let me know in the comments, let me know where you're going for Christmas. what your plans are. Are you going to be home? Are you going to be adventuring, visiting people that you love? Let me know. And I got a tree finally. I don't know if I mentioned it last week, but it was kind of a tree emergency. There's a tree shortage here in Edmonton, and maybe there's a tree shortage where you are too. But I was looking everywhere for a tree, couldn't find one. Couldn't find one. I called some places; they were sold out. And my wife texted me late Wednesday night last week and said, I just drove by Save on Foods. She was working. Just drove by Save on Foods. There's 2 Christmas trees. And I said, I'm on my way. And I made it there. It was about an hour later that I got there. And there was only one left. So I just barely snagged a tree. Okay, this is a beautiful Sufjan Stevens Christmas album. If you're not familiar with Sufjan Stevens' massive collection of Christmas songs, Hark Songs for Christmas, I believe it's called, and then there's also Silver and Gold. There's just so many out there that he's put into the world, and you know, with that many, you get some weird stuff as well. But there's some really beautiful songs, and this is one of them. This is called "Only at Christmas Time." Only to bring you peace, only at Christmas time, only the King of Kings, only what once was mine. It takes the end of time, it takes a long, long time. Only at Christmas time, He brings us peace, He brings us joy, He brings our thoughts to destroy. Only at Christmas time. To bring us peace, to bring us joy, to bring all thoughts to destroy. Only at Christmas time. Only at Christmas time, only a dream to cry. Only at Christmas time, if you can read the sign. Only at Christmas time, everything lost will be found. Only at Christmas time, only at Christmas time, to bring us hope, to bring us joy, to bring all thoughts to destroy. Only at Christmas time. Still learning that one. There's some funky chords in there or ways to play the chords, but we're getting there. So again, I just want to say hello if you're joining late today. Here's a few ways you can show some love for the stream. Every week I'm here at 12:30 pretty much for No Tie Tuesday. No tie, but I do bring the vibes. So you can leave a comment. That's always helpful. If you leave a comment, even just to say hi, I can see that you're watching and I can say hi back to you. If you want to let me know where you're watching from, what your Christmas plans are, what is your least favorite Christmas song? I'd love to hear that. What is a Christmas song that you just cannot stand? If you're watching this live, Let me know in the comments. If you're watching later, let me know in the comments because I do keep checking back in the days ahead. Um, so, what is the Christmas song that just like absolutely gets on your nerves? I know there's a thing called Whamageddon that I'm in with some musician friends online where it's a game every year, and if you hear Wham's "Last Christmas," you're out. You can hear the cover version, I found out, but it's the original. If you hear the original, you're out. So maybe it's that song for you. Maybe it's the Mariah Carey one that is, again, #1 on the Billboard charts this year. Um, Leave that in the comments. If you share the post, it's super helpful. So if you're watching and you want to help other people know that the show's going on, just hit share right below. You don't even have to add any text; just share it to your wall, and that kind of primes the pump over at Facebook, and they let other people know that we're here and live and having a good time. And of course, if you want to leave a tip, you can always do that at vonbeeker.com/tips. All right, this is a song that I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play this one first, and then the next one. This is a song that I learned a few years ago through a cover, maybe last year. It's by Purple Mountains. It's a beautiful song, and yeah, you maybe haven't heard it, but I hope you enjoy it. I think it's fitting for today, this snowy, cold day in Edmonton. So here we go. It's called "Snow is Falling in Manhattan." Snow is falling in Manhattan in a slow diagonal fashion. On the Sabbath, as it happens, snow is falling in Manhattan. Looks like it might be a bad one. The good caretaker springs to action, salts the stoop and scoops the cat in, tests an icy patch for traction. Snow, snow, snow. Levels rising on the island, shows no sign of soon subsiding. Drifting deeply down in Brooklyn, so much joy in merely looking. Inside he's got a fire crackling, and on the couch beneath the Afghan lies an old friend he just took in, seeking shelter from the cold wind. Snow, coming down in smithereens on Staten Island, Bronx, and Queens. It's blanketing the city streets, and the streets beneath are fast asleep. Songs build little rooms in time, and housed within the song's design is the ghost the host has left behind, to greet and sweep the guests inside, stoke the fire and sing his lines. Snow, falling in Manhattan. Inside I've got a fire crackling, and on the couch beneath an Afghan, you're the old friend I just took in. That Snow is Falling in Manhattan by Purple Mountains. Really beautiful winter song. And I'm going to play another really beautiful winter song that one of you requested last week. So this was Fran's request last week. So Fran, if you're watching this now, let me know. If you're watching it later, let me know. If you're in the room, let me know. Leave a comment below the video, and I can see that you're here and say hi. And I feel so alone in this world. I just want to mention a couple quick announcements too. I'm going to be at the Art of Cake on Saturday night. That's this Saturday night, doing a couple hours of tunes, some originals, and some Christmas songs as well, to kind of soak in the season a little bit. And yeah, we'll kind of span all the feels, all the Christmas feels in one evening. And they have really excellent cocktails and food menu. It's $10 to get in, so pretty affordable, and it's going to be a really beautiful evening. So love it if you join me there at the Art of Cake this Saturday night. And I'll be back exactly a week from today for an hour-long, not no tie Tuesday, but bow tie Tuesday for the very, very Von Bieker Christmas special next week. So if you have any carols or songs, originals of mine, or others by anyone else, do let me know in the comments so I can get to those. All right, so this is a song that Fran requested last week, and it's a beauty, so let's do it. In the bleak midwinter, frosty wind made moan, earth stood hard as iron, water like a stone. Snow had fallen, snow on snow on snow, in the bleak midwinter long ago. Our God heaven cannot hold him, nor earth sustain. Heaven and earth shall flee away when he comes to reign. In the bleak midwinter, a stable place suffice. The Lord God Almighty, Jesus Christ. Angels and archangels may have gathered there, cherubim and seraphim throng the air, but his mother only in her maiden bliss worship the beloved with a kiss. What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. Yet what can I give him? I'll give him my heart. Yet what I can give him, I will give my heart. That's in the Bleak Midwinter. I'm going to leave you with this one for today. Thanks for joining. Hey, Robin's here. Good to see you. Yeah, beautiful last line of that song. Hey, I will give my heart. I got to do that song more. I got to actually learn how to play the whole thing because I definitely screwed up some parts early on. But good to see you, Robin. All right, I'm gonna end with this is my Christmas single, my hot Christmas single for the year that I kind of fell in love with and went overboard and released 3 versions of this year. So I'd love to know which version you like the most if you've heard it. It's the release is called "Have Yourself 3 Merry Little Christmases," and you can find that on Spotify and Apple Music and all the places. And yeah. I'm going to do a little combination of the little rock and roll version, but I'm on acoustic guitar. So this is my sincerest wish for you today, Robin and Ellen and anyone else who's watching now or later, that you would have a merry little Christmas. And I hope I see you either Saturday at the Art of Cake in person or right here next week for a very Von Bieker Christmas special at 12:30. And don't forget to let me know what songs you want to hear and also what songs you absolutely do not want to hear. If there's a Christmas song that you cannot stand, I really do want to know what that is too, because I love hearing those. Okay. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. I knew I should have transposed this beforehand instead of just trying to do it on the fly. Oh, why don't I ever learn? Why don't I ever learn? Well, let's pretend that never happened. Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore, faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together if the fates allow. So hang a shining star up on the highest bough. Yeah, and have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Oh, Ooh, merry little Christmas now. All right. Oh, Robin says, Art of Cake. Love that place. Hippopotamus for Christmas, not so much. Amen, Robin. I agree. I will not be playing I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas now or ever, unless it's a very special request from somebody very special. Then I might, my arm can be twisted fairly easily, but of my own volition, no, never. Never. Alan says, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, Alan. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, it's a pleasure to be here and spend my lunch-ish hour-ish with you. Lunch-ish half hour. And I will... oh, Ellen says, no grandma sings. Is that... Yeah, I sang... Ellen was at an event on Saturday when I sang Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. Somebody requested that one time, and I was like, that's a strange request. And then everybody got so into it, so I did it. But I might have to retire that song because I do feel bad. I do feel bad for the grandmas. All right. Merry Christmas, everybody. I'll either see you Saturday at the Art of Cake, or I will see you right here on December the 21st, I believe it is. Next Tuesday for a very Von Bieker Christmas. It'll be an hour-long special of heartwarming holiday tunes that I'll share with you next week. So until then, have a great time, everybody, and we'll see you soon. Stay warm.